It is time to show you the third, the final new reptile. But it is not the only new animal that I will show you in this video. Shut up! And I apologize in advance if you can hear some noise. I have some crickets over there and they are making a lot of noise. Hopefully it won't be too disturbing. And now as we started recording this video, he went into his hide, but I can easily remove it. Sorry guy, but we need to show you. Everyone meet Thor. Thor meet everyone. Unlike Felix and Despacito, he was already named. As you know, he was a gift and he's not a baby. He's actually an adult Leopard Gecko, and I believe, hey, come here, he's chilled, usually, and I believe he's like 3 or 4 years old. So he is a male Leopard Gecko, much more chilled than Chips, the crested gecko. You see, he's just standing here on my hand, and if I put him down, will you explore a bit? Oh, he starts to be fast. Come here in the frame. Yeah, I know this is stressful for you, but you will get new enclosure now. Stop. No. So he was already named Thor, and I really like that name. The god of thunder, or is the Odin god of thunder, and Thor is son of god of thunder. I don't know. But yes, thunder and stuff, and chilling under the cork barks. Now you see he's very friendly, and even though he's like trying to move away from me, he's still doing that in a reasonably slow fashion. No, don't fall, man. You are not as capable as Chips. And you cannot grab my hand as good as Chips can. As he's grown up, this is probably his maximum size. I don't think that he will get any bigger. His length is almost like my entire palm. Actually, with tail, he is longer. And check out his tail. You see how fat it is? I guess that since they are from like a desert area, they probably store fats and stuff in their tail. Is that right? Do you store fats in your tail? Now, unfortunately, unlike for the Felix and Despacito, for him I don't really have any special enclosure. I will definitely need to work on that. And now we will just set some basic setup that will basically be his temporary home. So nothing fancy, just the most basic stuff that he needs. I will now put him back in here. And we will quickly set the enclosure. If you remember, this is Devil's old enclosure, and for now it will be really good for him. You see, I have this stick. Amanda gave me this stick and she said that he needs to have it. That is actually his stick and he chills on top of that stick a lot. So with Thor I also brought this stick. That will be placed there. This piece of corkbark will be like a human hide. And you see, I have a heat mat here, and this corkbark, this will be his like dry hide, the usual hide, yeah, something like that. For substrate, I don't have really that much. I will use this dry cocoa fiber, and I will just put it on top of this heat mat, and on top of that his hide will be. Because apparently, I noticed that when it comes to reptile care, there is a lot of controversial topics, and on one place you will read one information, and the other place you will read some different information. So I'm trying to get the middle ground of all of that. So cocoa fiber on the heat mat, and we will put the thermostat to monitor the temperature, of course. And you see, I don't really have enough cocoa fiber for entire enclosure. I have more cocoa fiber, but it is moist and not ready for his enclosure. So when that cocoa fiber dries entirely, I will add more. But for now, only this spot will be taken care of. Where is the thermostat? Oh, it's here. So I will take this sound and put it in the middle, cover it a bit, so it is not obvious. And this hide on top of that, like that. That should work, especially when I add more cocoa fiber later on. Why are you in your water dish? Is that some sort of joke? Huh? Get off that. I need the water dish. Come on. Come on, Thor. Go out. Move away. Look, here's one cricket. Get him. Get the cricket. Or just lick my finger, whatever. Come on, you silly. Thank you. Water dish here. And the basic enclosure is set. Let's add him in. He will have more space now. Go. Go. Enjoy the enclosure. What do you say, Thor? good enough. I don't know how much climbing they do, but he got enough spots to climb and do his own stuff, whatever he likes, or he can just chill or go into that cork bark. Yeah, it is a dark spot. And you see this pattern, that's why they are called the leopard gecko. There is a lot of different color morphs, but I think this is like a standard one. But I don't really know anything about morphs. I like how he looks. That is all that I know. Now you have seen the leopard gecko. He is inside of his enclosure. He is not... I noticed that maybe he is a bit stressed because of the trip and everything, but he's not really interested in food. So I will try to get some different feeders for him and we'll try it out. That is one of the reasons why I also got the crickets, because I wanted to try it out for him how he will accept the crickets, but maybe he just needs some more time, I don't know, we will see. But he's definitely not skinny, so I'm pretty sure he can handle a few days of not eating. Oh, look where he is. Hello! Hi. Do you like that spot? It looks comfy. Awesome. Now for him, I got the lights. You know, I got these Arcadia lights that are designed for, you see, for shade dwellers, and even there's a picture of leopard gecko. It is 7% UVB, and even though they don't really need UVB, apparently it can be beneficial for them to be exposed to light UVB early in the morning and early at night when they are active. You know, they're active only during dusk and dawn, so that's why this can be beneficial. But I won't be installing this on this enclosure because I can't really put it inside, and if I put it on top, the glass will filter all the UVBs, so it wouldn't make sense to have it. But when I make the permanent enclosure for him, then I will install that light. So for now he won't have any light. And just one note, it goes the same for the chameleon and the bearded dragon. I never kept these animals, so all my knowledge is based on what I read on the internet, ask friends and such, but I don't have any practical knowledge. So don't treat these videos as care sheet and don't use them as sole guide for how to care for these animals. I also need to get the experience first. So with that being said, and he went deep under, he's actually turning away. Let's just see if he will come outside or not. No, he's just standing, you see. There's his tail. Okay, I think I can move his enclosure now on the spot where I plan to have it. It will be placed there above 8, the tortoise. I will now turn you here, actually a bit closer. There we go. That is it. And here is 8. If you are wondering how he is doing, he's doing awesome. You see, caution, very feisty. You don't want to mess with this guy. Hey. He's doing really good, and soon he will need to go for his winter sleep. So this is probably the last time you will see him this year. Most likely. Okay, but this is done on its place. I need to plug in the heat mat, and I will monitor the temperature. It's currently 26. We will see how it will rise. And now I need to reveal the latest addition. Maybe you spotted it already. Yeah, it is a hamster. And it was actually unplanned one, but not in a way that I got him without any planning. In fact, this is also a gift from a subscribers. I recently had few subscribers from Croatia visiting the Dark Den, and one of them brought me a gift, and it was this little guy that is currently asleep. But I think we will be able to get him out. Hey, little one, come here. He's still small and really shy, but I think, I think he will come around. As you see, this is not the same species as the old hamster. The old hamster was Russian dwarf hamster, and this is actually a Syrian hamster. And it is not the species that I planned to get, because they grow a bit bigger, and this cage is now a bit too small. Look, he's drinking. Oh, so cute. So this cage is now a bit too small for him, because they grow bigger than the Russian dwarfs, and I'm not sure if this wheel will be also big enough for him. So as he grows, maybe I will need to replace the wheel and eventually move him into something bigger. I don't know, we will see. But here is the hamster. Hey. Don't be afraid. I will get him outside of the enclosure so I can take some close-ups. Hey, don't be afraid. Oh, he's really scared. Got him. Here he is, little cutie. Look how awesome his color is. Oh, he's cleaning. Oh, so cute. Why are hamsters so cute? Why are you so cute? Hey. So now this guy doesn't have a name. It is a male. And since I already named the bearded dragon and the chameleon, I will give you guys the opportunity to name this little guy. So post down in the comments your suggestion. How would you like to name him? And also thumbs up the other suggestions that you really like. So I'll probably pick few and then make a poll for next video, and we will pick the best one. So leave your suggestion in the comments, and let's put him back because he's probably super scared. So sweet. You see, he got cork bark and he got this amazing piece of wood that I brought from the river. So even though this setup is not really naturalistic, this wood definitely gives the feel of kind of natural look. The substrate that I used is, I don't know what's the name. You see, I have the whole bag that I bought for the old hamster, and this is something that it is the best for them. I think it's called aspen, but I could be wrong on that. Not really sure. Now, before we end this video, I have one thing that I need to tell you. I actually wanted to tell you this like a month maybe ago, but I keep forgetting about it. You know Winter Knight, he is from Australia and he came here with his father. He visited the Dark Den and he got YouTube channel and stuff. You know that. He made a complete video about his trip experience and his visit here. His father did amazing editing job, so I definitely recommend you to go and check it out. There will be a link to the video in the description. So go, this video is over anyway. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. Comment the name for the hamster. If you want to support this channel even more, there's a Patreon page. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So see you again soon. Bye bye.